And then the 24th was after that. 24th was up here. Now we are 2 days off that high. Okay, so depending on how lenient you want to be in your rules, I probably would have been okay with this because we didn't really trend higher. We just trended sideways. We broke higher before reversing. So you got to sort of do some back testing and get an idea on how the stock or that market is moving in and out of these dates so that you can get an idea on what's happening. Now, just remember, this is the average. So if we're looking at the index, whether it's the XJO, gold, doesn't matter what you're looking at. These dates are going to work for every single market. The average is obviously a whole bunch of stocks. This is the 30, but if we did the S&P 500, for example, that would be the averages of the 500. And that means that they're all moving up and they're all moving down at the same time. You see, they're all doing the same thing, and we're seeing that on the averages. And that's why I focus on the averages, because it gives me the broader context of what's happening nitty-gritty. And then the 28th, we had a weekend here, so it was actually a 31st reversal. So the market didn't come down on the 28th, it came down to the 31st and reversed. And this was a YouTube video I made where I said on the 31st, I expect this market to reverse. So I had my first reversal call here. Market did reverse and then came down again, down to here, we know. Then I had my second reversal call, and then it was quickly invalidated, came down again. Now we're going to go into the third and final reversal call that I had for this time period. So the next one was 28th, we just did that. Then we had the third, and this is what I did on the YouTube video. So the third one that I explained on the YouTube, I said, I need to delete this one, it's blue. I said that there's two ways this is going to go about. The first way is, and the reason why I'm explaining the YouTube video is that way, when you go back and watch that video, you'll now know the exact thought process that I had and how I came to this conclusion. I said that because we had just gapped down hugely, and then we had this whole trade fear thing, I said there's a very low probability that we're going to be reversing on the third. If we do reverse on the third, we're going to top out on the 7th because that was the next turn date. That was my rationale. However, if we do fall lower, we're likely not to change trend until the 7th. Okay, 7th was this date here, and we can see that this was the 7th right here. There's my thinking. After years and years of going through these, I was able to give you the exact thought process of what would happen, the two scenarios on going up or going down, and where it would change trend and why. And I want you guys to learn from that and just remember, please don't disclose how we ever calculate these dates, okay? These are for you and your eyes only. Knowing how to do it is for you. Using it is for you. Anyway, so that's that thought process. Now we're moving out to the next one, which is the 14th. Okay, so the 14th is Monday. So is the market going to make a top or make a bottom? What do you reckon? The next one after that is the 19th. Is the market going to make a top or a bottom? You know the time periods now. Then it's the 24th. Okay, is it going to be a top or a bottom? And then it's the 28th. Is it going to be a top or a bottom? That is now for you to kind of play with, build your framework, build your technical theories, and then if you want to do like Elliott wave theories or anything like that and build it into this, that'll help you also get an idea on if this market's going to top out, make it fall, top out, make a fall, whether we're going to get these highs or lows in this time period. Because we're looking higher into this time period, I would say there's a probable chance that we would probably top out around that time period and then move down. But we'll have to wait and see.